Hello, Donovan.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Not much, just hanging out.
So, starting the day, got some sub mail. Of course, we got to open it first. Too excited to wait. So, they're all smaller packages, but there's metal in them. I don't even know what's in here. We got a banner. Well, Don, what are you doing? What is you doing? Oh, we got valve caps. Hey, you know Randy loves the valve caps. That's awesome.
Alien with an attitude. How old is this? 1995?
That's actually really cool. What the hell?
Cameron Willis.
Your boy, Cameron Willis. Thank you, Cameron Willis. Crazy Toyota Helix 74. This one's from China. Did I order something and forget? Or did someone order it here?
Oh. What's it called? The roundels? The randals?
The roundels.
The roundels.
Did someone order me these? Because I don't remember ordering these.
So somebody definitely ordered these for you.
Yeah, because I ordered the black and white ones. Well, I guess I could.
It's to Jimmy from China. I don't
Thank you, China. Are those strut tower reinforcements?
Yeah,
That's so cool.
That is awesome. Yeah.
Someone sent me ones for the rear. I didn't realize that was like a big issue. Alex Rogers, thank you, man. So someone sent me strut tower reinforcements for the rear. Now I have front ones. That's sick.
Well, those are kind of small, aren't they?
That's just how it is. That's really, really cool. All right, we got a bunch of stickers.
Ooh, some small ones. TNN, or is that N? Letter. Oh god, there's a bunch of them. Fake taxi, dude.
Fake. Oh my god.
You know where that's from, right?
These are really cool. No way. Yo.
Oh god, the comment section is gonna be going crazy.
Dude.
Everyone's gonna be like, oh, I love how Don knew what this is, dude. No, that's awesome though. That's your car, dude. Wow.
Dude, that's so cool. He made a silhouette of them. That is so badass. That must have been so miserable to peel. Dude. Steffi's gonna be stoked. Alright, so it's Nathan Thornton from the UK. He actually sells custom vinyl stickers on eBay to help pay for his college fees, which is actually really, really cool. And he's doing a really good job. I mean, these are really cool, like really personal. I don't think I've ever really seen someone do a full silhouette sticker before. Like that's a lot of work, guys. That's really hard to do. Nathan, I really appreciate it. That is so sick. If you guys want to check it out, get a custom decal of your personal car made, you guys can go to his Instagram, which is TNN Decals, or at TNN Decals, and his eBay account is just T-NN. That is awesome. Thank you, Nathan. All right, guys, so today I don't really know what's going on today. I hate to say that, but it's true. I want to work on the E36, but I'm waiting on getting the metal housing for the thermostat. I know that was kind of controversial to some E36 guys. I'm sold on the idea of it. Someone mentioned it messes with the thermodynamics of the car. I don't think so. Coming from someone that has a very high thermodynamic background, I think it'll be fine. Realistically, the plastic ones always crack and it fails, and you don't want to fail the cooling system because you got to take a lot of stuff off to get to it, so I want to make sure I do it right the first time. So you're gonna wait for that to come in, get that all set, get that daily drivable, and maybe tomorrow we'll put some more work onto that. But today I want to work on some more welding stuff. Really want to break in the new welder. So Donald's on his way down. We're gonna head up to Logan Steel, get some stuff for the get the metal I need to finish up the bay on the S13, which I'm really happy how it came out yesterday. If you guys didn't watch that video, I literally filled like 50 holes yesterday, grinding them all down nice and smooth, and then we'll pick up some other metal, maybe do another project, make something fun. So while I wait for DJ, I'm just gonna, spend my time. I don't want to waste my time, so I'm gonna do some sanding in engine bay. I gotta basically sand all the grinding down with the flapper is really, really coarse, so I'm gonna have to hit it with like 80 grit right now, smooth it all out, hit it with 120, and then jump from there, and you guys know that process, so. What's up, Donald?
What's good, Jimmy?
Donald bought me a nice coffee that I already drank. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Donald and I are going to Logan Steel, like I said before, getting some steel, making something, finishing the bay, all that good stuff. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Turn that traction control off, boy. all right. Love this place. Is there any random things we can make out of this, DJ? I love these random cuts, dude. You can always make the funniest stuff out of them. What's up, Mike? What's going on?
Not too much, just doing a lot of drugs, man.
What is going on here? Why do you have this?
Yeah. I have 2 of these.
Okay. Dude, I'm terrified of you with a pro.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Let me do my finger.
You're gonna do your finger?
Yeah.
You're a savage. Alright. We're gonna do DJ's finger.
Oh boy.
This is enough to kill a small rodent.
It's not. What finger should I do?
Pick one.
The middle.
Oh my god. Ow!
No. Get push. Oh man, you felt that? That does hurt.
Well, I hope so. Why would you?
Let's try with the
What's wrong with you? Copped ourselves some 18 gauge steel and some 16 gauge steel. The body panels in the bay are 18 gauge, so I want to keep it consistent. The sides are thicker, so we're gonna go with the 16 gauge to make up for it, and hopefully that works out. We also scored ourselves some, I don't even know what is this. Is that inch by inch? That's like an inch by inch, 16 gauge square tubing, which is like probably my favorite stuff for making like general
Tables,
carts, shelves, whatever. It's a nice lightweight, strong material, and it's really easy to cut and weld. So huge shout out again to Logan Steel for always having everything I need in stock and ready to go. Now let's get back to the shop and see what we can do. All right, Donald, try to turn your fog lights on.
Oh, my fog lights.
We're going drive through.
Oh, I guess not.
Well, I guess fog lights actuate his left blinker and his horn. Howdy things. Plans changed a little bit. I was gonna work more on the S13. The sanding actually smoothed it out a lot. It looks pretty good. You can really see it fill up. Gotta get rid of this panel and make a new one. I wanna fill this big ass hole because why the hell not? And start doing some more sanding and possibly make a welding cart tonight. But I've been talking to Bobby G and about pulling the diff on the E36 so I could weld it because I've been wanting to do it. Now that the welder, I can do it. Bobby offered to help me with it because he says the first time you pull them, it's usually a pain in the ass, but if you've done it before, you can pull it out really quick. So I thought he was gonna come down tomorrow, but he's actually coming down tonight. So I think tonight we're just gonna send it, hold off on the metal, and weld the diff because that sounds like more fun than me, right? Welding the diff sounds more fun.
Oh yeah.
A lot more fun.
Now we can do it, so.
So, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is jack the car up, get on Jack's hands, and get it ready to pull. Bobby G knows the way.
D-way. RJ, really? Look at this.
You just leaked a quart of oil. Perfect timing. Just got the E36 ass up. The lift would be really fire right now, wouldn't it? And Bobby G just, oh, I see him. He's trying to hide. Oh, wait, you're not Bobby G. Oh, Bobby G is here. Go home, RJ. Booby G.
Howdy.
Rob Dudley, how's your stinky ass been?
My stinky ass been good.
It's been good.
Been good.
All right, we got Bobby G out here with the hookup. I really appreciate it, Bobby. Thank you.
No problem.
But Bobby was telling me that it's one of these things where if your first time doing it sucks, but after you get it down, you can bang it out pretty
But
quick.
it's pretty clean under here, so it might be short still.
Yeah, it's, if you guys, dude, this car has a lot of miles on it, and it's, 25 plus years, and
Yeah, it's really clean.
it's a lot super clean.
It's a lot cleaner than mine, and mine only had like 100,000 miles on it when I got it.
Yeah, no Northeast cars out here, boy. So, basic steps, we have to accept the fact and drop the sway bar, right?
Yeah.
Is there any other weird, should I pull the exhaust, or could you leave the exhaust
no,
on?
the exhaust is going to be fine. It's just that the axle bolts usually give you a problem from the first time taking them off.
All right, we're getting there. You gotta be super, super careful because these things, I swear, they make them like want to strip out from the dealership.
They're like tapered on the end, so if they're like not all the way on, you just strip them out completely.
And they're tight as all hell too, but like once it just snaps, it's super loose. All right, so the mission is to just not destroy my CV boot. We'll be good.
She'll be out in no time.
No time at all. Look, you RJ.
Ordering candy online.
Good call.
I ordered so many of those Umebo things, whatever they're called, but corn dog flavored things.
Corn dog flavored candy.
I ordered like 300 packs of like
You're
random
nutty.
assorted ones.
Alright,
they were
take-
so good. I don't want this.
Okay, sure.
I'm going in there with my dad, so I'm bringing the camera.
Get under. Let me get over here first.
Oh my god, I can feel it. You're so warm. Why are you so warm?
I'm just a naturally warm person because I'm so fat.
Ow, my booty cheek. That sounded like one of those snapping things. Like, you know those things you throw on the ground, they make that snap? That's what it sounded like.
Pull your pants up!
There's only 3 diff bolts, and the diff is about to come out and fall on Bobby's head. So,
Yeah, it's literally just resting on that one bolt. So you want to hold that up for a second? Yeah, I'm gonna.
oh my god.
There we go.
There she is.
There's that big bitch. Dude puts on his chest.
You put a tranny on here.
1, 2, 101, 102, 900.
It's not.
901. It's nothing, he says. So this isn't the best way to do it, but we're feeling risky. Do you
He
think?
didn't want to listen to my method, so he's doing it.
Oh, I was expecting like a squirt. Oh, that's like new fluid.
Yeah, it's like brand new.
Hey, you guys are eating Tide Pods when you know there's drooping or your diff. Alright, hit it with wire brush. It's so clean underneath all that freaking dirt. Wish I could power wash it, but I don't care enough. Maybe when we put it back in, we'll power wash it. Alright. Just take these out. Oh, there it is, 373.
Oh, it says it.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
All right.
Did they just use an OE paper gasket?
Ew, ew, ew.
Guys, we have to go buy a brake cleaner. We have to get the oil off the surface and really clean this Johnny out. So, yeah, welding a diff is a very simple process. Like, if you guys don't know, what you're essentially doing is you're welding these inner gears together, so it basically locks the 2 hubs together so that the 2 stubs are always rotating at the same speed. Because, you know, with an open diff, they could spin reverse to each other, and you don't want that. You want them to spin together. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this all up, and if you want to come in here, Donald. Basically, the corner of the gears where they meet is where we're gonna lay a nice bead, melt it together. A lot of guys literally will fill this whole casing up. Completely unnecessary. You don't need that. You're just adding unnecessary heat, just weakening every freaking thing in here. So realistically, you're not fighting the torque of the engine or the drive shaft. You're literally just fighting the force of the wheels wanting to separate. So it's not as much force as you might think. So let's go to advanced and get some RTV and get some. Actually, I have RTV. Matthew Smith sent me RTV, so that's sweet. Yeah, pre-cleaner. Cheating on advanced.
Brake cleaner?
Oh, here we go. Which one's the one that is legal in many states? It's always the best one.
Not that one.
Is it illegal in California? That means it works better. We've been going at it for a minute. I definitely did not need 2 bottles of this. This stuff actually works pretty good, the AutoZone stuff. I don't want to plug them, but definitely got all the gear oil out of this. You can tell it gets so freaking gritty after you get all the oil off of it. Gonna get the rest of the fluid out, blow it out, change the welding wire to a thicker wire because I have like 0.023 in it for like body panels. So we're gonna jump to about a half hour from now and that's all done. So we're gonna do max amperage. I'm gonna do max. We'll do a little under max speed. See how that goes. Oh, gotta heat the diff up first. Duh.
Rookie.
This will get the gears all nice and tight. Usually there's a lot of brake cleaner residue sometimes, and you'll just light the diff on fire.
You're lucky I can't find the brake cleaner.
What is you doing, Donald?
Getting them all nice.
Get out of here. I know, I gotta weld them in one position. Quit moving it.
Time to weld some fat ass beads.
Some thick beads. 2 C's.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's nice.
We don't want to get her too hot. Gotta.
Did you melt the
Literally the
gear?
gears melted together. You don't want to get this thing like too hot because you do have the seals. You don't want to roast your seals, and you don't want to weaken the metal. So
That's nice though. That's good.
So the corners are melted together. This welder is very impressive. I mean, it's not pretty, but I was focusing more on, of course, penetration than anything, like we all are, you know. So, sweet. Rotate it, do the other side, then clean her up. Dude, this thing is impressive.
I'm pretty impressed by
This
it.
thing
It lays like really
It's
good.
super smooth and it's melting these gears. All right, guys. As you can see, there's a lot of fumes coming off of here. Half burnt training fluid, half burnt oil and gross and grime, and it's not good to breathe in. You're supposed to be doing this with a fume. I should probably build one. Honestly, I've just been holding my breath. I'll hold my breath, get away from it, and go back into it. It works for now. All right, guys. So this side is now done. It's not really pretty, but it's definitely fully penetrated. Confident with how these welds are. Definitely should hold up fine. But the last step, a lot of guys tend to miss this one, is you guys could see there's a lot of slag, a lot of small beads kind of lingering on the surface. That just happens when you just kind of jump around welds. I like to try to break off as many as possible because they all break off pretty easily. And try to get them all loose and everything. You can get a small wire brush in if you can, but sometimes there's like little pieces you can kind of like pry off. You don't want this to get in between your main gear and your drive gear and really mess it up, start making some bad noises. So just prying these off. You do both sides and then wash it out. All right, last step, I ran some gear oil I had laying around through it, spun the gears around a few times, tried to break some more stuff loose, drained it again, cleaned it, put a few more in. Now the surface between the casing and the pumpkin, whatever you want to call it, cleaned it up, got it all smooth, and it's time for some oil resistant RTV. I always put RTV on way too heavy. It's all right. So it's in place, of course, with RTV. You gotta put it on, put a finger tight, wait about like a half hour or so, then kind of snug them down. I usually wait a little bit longer because I'm butt hurt, but unfortunately we can't really put fluid in it until tomorrow, so we're gonna put it all in tomorrow, and then see how she works tomorrow. I'm really excited to have this thing welded up, but I want to get a few things done in the engine bay. Don's gonna steal my welder because he's been planning on doing something in his engine bay, but I want to try and cut this out real quick and get a plate in there. Well, there's no going back from that. So now, I've never replaced a panel that big before, so we're gonna see how this works out. So I have my 18 gauge steel to match the thickness of the engine bay over there from Logan Steel. I'm gonna try and cut it into a shape as most similar to that square as possible, so I don't have to do much filler and it comes out bad. You know, it comes out smoother that way.
What are you doing now, Jimmy?
Trying to make this delete panel. I kind of didn't account really for the thickness of the blade when I traced it, but we'll see. We'll make it work. It's hot. Fuck me, that's hot.
Oh my god, you're so impatient.
So it fits pretty well all around besides here, right here, because screw me.
Yeah, but you could sell that.
So Don just took my welder. I was really hoping to do this before you
Took it, but
I mean, that looks, we're done.
Yeah.
That's it, get the Bondo, we're ready. So, Don came over here a second ago. My hair's probably crazy. Getting a haircut tomorrow,
there
by
you
the
go.
way.
We're gonna look at his strut tower
Yeah,
because he did something. I don't know what.
I'm kind of scared. Don thought he just destroyed his whole strut tower, but it's just a patch. It's not much worse than mine. Maybe
There's
a little.
the only way that would move if you had like
This whole thing like
Yeah.
torn. Don comes over freaking out. I was like, dude, I just bent my whole strut tower. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's really shitty.
it's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, we just gotta
You just
square.
cut a little
You
out
gotta
there.
cut this whole corner out without digging into the rest of it. We're gonna need more than
made a
that.
piece cut.
We're gonna need like
Yeah, big.
all of it because you want to cut out your rust and then go a couple extra centimeters. You got some cutting to do, boy. Sucks. Northeast boys. All right, guys, we're gonna do a giveaway. Don's strut tower. This is gonna be interesting because it's so
Back
underneath.
there, yeah.
That's gonna be so hard to weld that.
Do you see all
Look at all that. Jimmy's been chipping away at that hole and it's gotten a little bigger.
We will prevail. All we have to do is add more metal. It's gonna be a little bit of finesse. We'll get it done. No scare boys out here. All right, there is. Do you see this hole now? Remember, guys, there's always probably 3 times as much rust as you anticipate. So I'm kind of scared to start digging at my corner too. But
And you guys remember how little that hole was.
luckily,
The metal around it.
this surface right here is actually still. Yeah, it's still tough. It's just surface rust right here. So we could build off of this, the apron or whatever you want to call this, the skirt. I don't know the actual name for it. There's still plenty of good metal left, so we can cut it out wider and just get fancy with the metal work and make it look half decent. But that's gonna be a whole project in itself. A lot of this metal's rust.
What are those?
I know this is. This has been not fun to weld. Oh my god. I'm impressed I got this much done so far.
Why don't you like...
Someone should make a flashlight attachment for a MIG welder that like comes off.
Don't tell him. You should
clips.
patent that.
$1 million idea right there. Chasing the magic dragon. Well, I feel like a wizard after that one. It's definitely good practice, but I got it all welded together, so now Don can have the fun pleasure of grinding all the welds away. But realistically, that whole panel should have been replaced, but I'll get you going. Alright, let's go do mine now.
There you go, Don.
Thanks, man.
Alright, so I got it tacked in where the height is even with everything. So I'm trying to like finesse the metal to be equal heights and tack it all around until it's kind of like an even plane with it. And then of course I'm just gonna fill it all and then flapper it away. That's my game plan. At least I think that's what I'm supposed to do. It makes sense, right?
It does make sense.
So let's get back to work. It definitely isn't pretty, but it's getting there. Seems pretty even for the most part. I'm gonna try and keep it that way. I mean, there's enough tacks now that it won't pop up. Before I was adding too much heat in some corners and it wanted to pop out, so really gotta disperse that heat evenly. Be patient, do tacks, let it cool down, jump around, and hopefully we'll get there. But this is pretty cool, this whole process of like replacing a whole patch. But, what do you think, Donald? It's not pretty, but it's in. So it was penetrating the plate weird. I don't know why, I don't know, whatever. So gonna flapper away the gross ass welds, and there's probably gonna be a few pinholes here and there. I'll go back and chase it. Don's out here sitting on the beach chilling. Living the dream, Don. Living the dream. Alright, so like my first pass with the grinder, it's not bad. I got a little thin in some corners where it didn't really penetrate too well. So I'm gonna have to go over with the welder. I don't wanna like just Bondo this, so I'm gonna try and blend it better with the welder. So I do a few more passes and try that. Let's hope this is enough metal to now blend it all together. I tried to fill the highs and the lows, elongate it, and try to fix the seams that didn't fully penetrate, and hopefully I don't make it worse. We'll see. I'm so over this, but that's it. That's the best I guess I can get. I can keep adding more, but at this point I'm just gonna be chasing pinholes. Every time I flapper, I'm just taking more metal away, more than I'm probably adding, so it's just making it worse. But I mean, it's pretty even all around. It's just a few little creases and pinholes. I think body filler will finish that. I mean, it's sure in there, so I'm not too worried about it. I forgot to wear earplugs.
Yeah,
my ears
are...
I'm like distraught right now. Here we go. Got that plate, I guess, done. I'll ask Bri to see what else I can do to make this look better, because from a quick glance, it looks like crap, but got one more to go.
I would paint right over there in my car, dude. My car ain't showing, dude.
Near mine, but we'll see. We'll see what B-Hall thinks. I am so shot, but got the E36 diff out, got it all welded up, cleaned it up, put the RTV on. Now we have to let the RTV dry overnight. Put fluid in tomorrow, bolt it in, and have some fun with it. And then at the end of the day, do my daily couple hours of S13 engine bay prep, and there you go. That is it. Okay, I am so exhausted, so I'm gonna call it a night. You guys know, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and
Have a good night, guys.